Hello and welcome. This practice will consist of the 12 classical postures from the Sivananda style of yoga. We will begin with the sun salutations before proceeding on. At some point we will be doing the headstand, so if you know that is challenging for you, either locating a wall to act as your support or knowing the child's pose or different options will be offered. We'll begin with our 3 intonations of Om, followed by the opening mantra. Finding a comfortable seat, heart lengthened, hands resting on knees, pointing up or pointing down. And one cleansing breath in preparation for the Om, inhaling fully, heart belly rising. Exhales completely to let it go. And now for our Om, inhale fully, belly heart rise, comfortable level. Chittasya padena vacham alam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopa karotam pravanam munina patanjali pranjali ranatoshmi shri gurave namaha. We begin today's practice in the classic Shavasana, resting on our backs. In this initial Shavasana, working to become as relaxed as you can. Allow the toes to flop wide, palms, fingers soft. Slightest tuck of chin, elongate back of neck. The fullness of your breath fills the belly, fills the heart, full abdominal, full yogic breathing. Noticing wherever you might grip tension, softening the body, glutes, shoulders. Observe any thoughts, observe the potential racing mind. And over time, finding more expansive breath, longer inhales, coupled with more complete exhales. Waking the body with a full body stretch. Inhale, the hands reach long overhead. Toes extend in the opposing direction. Stretch and reach the body well. Exhale, hug the knees into your chest. Couple rocks side to side. You can use the hands to make circles with the knees, helping massage the lower back. Relax in flexors. Notice where the body is today. And then begin to rock forward and back. Eventually we make our way to standing. If you can do it in one swift motion, feel free to rock your way all the way there. Hands can support you if you need. That was cool. Standing Shavasana. Feet can be hips distance, toes can be touching. lying down, soften the body, close down the eyes. Beginning our practice with our sun salutations. Move at a more ginger pace the first round. Second round, third round, we'll pick it up slightly. Fluttering the eyes open, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, preparing the body. Inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back, hips sent forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps way back, the right knee lowers to the floor, heart up. Retain and hold the breath, plank pose, left foot steps back to meet right. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or forehead lower to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, low cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, inverted V, down dog. A few moments here, just to stretch the calves, lengthen through the lower back, generous bend the knees is always there. You support every body as you need through the practice. Carrying along, inhale, right foot between the hands, back left knee to the floor, express the hip flexor, the quad. Exhale, forward fold, left foot steps up to meet the right, relax your shoulders and forehead down. Inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back, hips forward. Exhale, hands resting alongside the body. Inhale fully. Exhale, hands through heart center, left side. Inhale, reach forward, up and back, biceps aligned with ears. Exhale, lean forward as you dive down. Inhale, left leg steps way back, left knee lowers down, heart up, hand support. Retain the breath, plank pose, left foot, right foot steps back to left. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or forehead down. Inhale, slide forward to your back bend, keep the bend of the elbows. Exhale, inverted V, down dog. Add a little wiggle, a little pedaling of the knees. If you like a little movement to help loosen. More meditative experience, find stillness and breathe. Concentrate there. Inhale, left leg steps forward, back right knee settles down, heart up. Exhale, forward fold, step the right foot to meet the left as you dive. Inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back. Exhale, hands rest alongside the body. Inhale fully. Exhale, hands to heart, second round, picking up tempo. Inhale, reach forward, up and back, still full breath. Exhale, hinge forward as you dive down. Inhale, right foot steps way back, right knee down, heart up. Retain and hold breath, left foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or forehead. Inhale, back bend, slide forward, use toes. Exhale, down dog, hips lift. Right away, inhale, right foot forward, back leg down. Exhale, forward fold, left foot steps up to meet right. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, hands alongside body. Inhale fully. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, left knee down. Retaining and hold breath, right foot back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward, back bend. Exhale, down dog, step. Inhale, left leg forward, back leg down. Exhale, forward fold, right foot up. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, hands alongside body. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply, hands at heart. Third round, inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale to fold, trust your body. Inhale, right leg back, right knee down. Hold breath, plank. Exhale, lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, find forward, back bend. Exhale, hips lift, use toes. Inhale, right foot forward, back leg down. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back. Exhale, hands alongside body. Inhale fully. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, full. Inhale, left leg back. Retain breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward, back leg down. Exhale, forward fold, right up to meet left. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, hands alongside. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply. We'll do that once more. Slowing down. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, fold, take time. Inhale, right leg back, right knee down. Appreciate the stretch. Retaining breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, look over. Exhale, hips lift. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, back leg down. Exhale, left leg up to meet the right. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Exhale, hands alongside body. Inhale fully. Exhale completely, hands at heart. Left side, inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back. Exhale, reach forward as you dive down. Inhale, left leg back, hard up. Retain the breath to plank, squeeze glutes. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward, back leg down. Exhale, forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, reach forward, up, slightly back. Exhale, hands alongside body, step feet to hips distance. Standing Shavasana. Slow the breath down. Notice the subtle effects of the Surya Namaskar. Elevated heart rate, slight warmth of the body. Extend the arms forward, palms pointing down, fingers in line with shoulders. Bend the knees deeply. Begin to lower all the way to your seat. Lifting heels can help. Hand support if we have sensitive knees. Eventually reclining all the way to our back. Shavasana. Toes wide. Palms up. Letting breath go. Noticing difference between activity, movement, and stillness. How quickly can we move from activity to calming ourselves down? Inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Toes extend long, full body stretch. Exhale, let the knees hug in. Upper rock side to side. Make your way into a child's pose. You can rock forward and back. Make your way there. You can roll over to one shoulder. Rock yourself up. Meeting in child's. Toes together, knees wide, knees touching. Hands wherever feels comfortable. Mentally preparing for Shirshasana, the shoulders, the headstand. So the headstand is on the practice. We have sensitivity in the neck, high blood pressure. More than welcome to remain in child's pose. If you like to still build heat, a forearm plank. Or if we still like to reap the benefit of the inversion, the forearm balance. If headstand is comfortably in practice, we know the steps, feel free. Otherwise, option 1, forearm plank. Staying strong here for as long as you can. Knowing child's pose is always available when you need. Dolphin pose, similar to the forearm plank, except the hips are higher. Toes walking in towards the elbows. Maybe one foot lifts, opposite foot lifts, still building great strength into the upper body. For Shushasana, the headstand, my hands locate the elbows, just as far as the head go. The elbows and hands plant down. Hands can create a basket or a fist. Top of the skull, plants on the top of the mats. Back of skull is cradled by the hands. Similar to dolphin, the hips pike up. Lifting one foot, opposite foot can always stay here. Eventually we find this little tuck position. If I feel wobbly, I'm a little unstable, stay in the tuck. Come down if you ever feel pain. If you're comfortable from here, you need to lift the knees. Once we feel stable, steady, never rush. The heels lift finally. Hips send forward, as the heels send back, knit the ribs in. Try to create a straighter line. Once again, the moment we feel wobbly, either stay in the steps or come back down. Holding our straight line variation or wherever is appropriate. About 10 more full breaths. We're solid where we are, close down the eyes. Try to find a sense of peace in a rather difficult situation. Just a few moments more. Again, child's pose is always there, always rejoin when you feel ready. Reversing our steps. Heels come into the seat. Knees hug into the chest. One foot at a time, lowering down. Child's pose, wherever you are. Dolphin finding child. Headstand finding child. Back of neck. Now the hips go ahead. Heavy leads last. Use the hands for support. Move very slowly. Inhale, roll your way up to a seat. Head heavy. Avoiding a head rush. And then moving to your back. Lying down. Roll to one hip. Big Shavasana. Headstand is one of the most powerful postures we can practice. So we take time to notice the effects it has on the body. Shoulder stands. Option 2, take legs up wall. Simply point the feet straight. With the shoulder stand, hands planting down firmly, palms down. Use the hands to help you lift the hips up into the sky, the feet follow as well. A little bend in knees can help. The hands are then placed at the lower back for support. Never making any huge corrections initially, allow the body to settle in space. Then bend the knees into the chest. From here, begin to walk the elbows closer together, getting adjustments with the hands that you need to feel more stable. Once we make our corrections and the knees lift, similar to headstand, toes follow. Keep the back of the neck long. Avoid any unnecessary movements of the neck. Over time, begin to lift the hips higher and the heels back slightly. Try to get more lift, slightly straighter line. Hips forward, heels back. Strong legs. Good legs at the wall variation. Doing wonderful. Still receiving the same benefit for the lower back. Breath stays consistent, mind stays focused. Observe where the mind can go in uncomfortable situations. If you're in legs up the wall, find a slightly straddle variation where the feet go wide. If you're on shoulder stand, moving to half clap, flex your right foot, bring it down to the floor. You can always hover, whatever needs to go the full distance. Half plow, inhale the right foot up, flex the left toes and bring them as far down as they can. Still active through both legs. Inhale the left leg high, full plow, exhale, both feet flexed and they drop. You can hover halfway, can recline all the way back. Option with the hands, clasp hands, forearms press down to the floor. If we're in legs up the wall, butterfly the legs, bring the feet together, the knees wide. Push the hamstrings up to the sky and elbows. Keep this engagement of the legs, hands clamped down as if we were entering. Use the abdomen, the strength of the hands like brakes to carefully roll your way down into a Shavasana. Slowly as you can, keep the compression. As the legs find their way towards out, palms either up, receptivity, palms down to tune in the ground. Legs at the wall, also meeting here. A few moments. If you feel any sensitivity in the back of the neck, use the hands to interlace behind the back of the skull. I'm just going to gently create length, so tucking the chin slightly and using the hands to ever so gently encourage a little stretch into the back of the neck. Use the hands to look one way to the right shoulder, perhaps the opposite shoulder. Nothing too aggressive, not going to crank. Just gentle. Option one, head into the fish pose. Feet are flexed, hands underneath the body, elbows as close to each other as they can, propping ourselves up. Wrists resting underneath the glutes. On an inhale, you press down to the elbows to lift the chest high, feet are flexed. As you exhale, you lift back, and gentle pressure, very light on the top of the skull. Much of the weight is in my arms, puffing the chest up. That's no good on the neck. Bridge pose. Feet planted, about hips distance, close enough to fingertips to heels as the hips elevate. Wherever we go, you're seeking to counter our shoulder stand. In bridge pose, carefully lowering down, Shavasana from fish. Push down to the elbows, lift the skull, tuck the chin, and recline back. Shavasana. Relax the body well. Upper body, lower back. Avoid any anticipation of what is to come. Allow the present moment to relax you. Inhales, full body stretch, hands long. Toes reach, full stretch. Exhales, knees into chest. We'll rock side to side. Just tuck into lower back. How are things feeling? Notice differences. And we'll leave in the seated position. You can either rock and roll your way there, or gently cast off to one shoulder and press yourself up. Slowly. Avoid the head rush inversions. Very powerful effect on the body. Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. Toes can touch your feet hips distance. Whatever works well. Inhale, we find a bit of length through the heart, through the arms. Keep this length. Exhale, hinge forward. The moment you feel stretch into the lower back or the hamstrings, pause there. Hands can rest alongside knees, shins, ankles, toes. Keeping in mind, we hold these postures for longer duration in this practice. So no need to find the maximum depth. See as over time, gravity does much of the work for us. Being patient with the body. Never forcing beyond our appropriate level. Every few moments, see if you can inch the hands slightly more forward. Constantly tuning in to how we can relax physically and mentally. Elongating breath. Use the hands as your support. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Slowly roll up. And then a quick incline plane, just to counter. Hands behind you, fingertips either pointing towards your toes, or fingertips can point away. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift the hips up with straight legs. Knees can bend. Reverse tabletop, take some of the weight off of the hips, help stretch the chest. 3, 2, hips higher, heart higher. 1, exhale, the hips lower. Flip around, rest on your belly, crown of the head facing front of mat, toes to the back of the mat. A quick prone Shavasana. Hands like pillows, rest your left cheek on the hands. Relaxing here. Heading towards a series of back bends, 3 postures. With the prone Shavasanas in between. Setting up our first pose, the cobra. Hands under shoulders, elbows squeeze side bodies. Keep in mind we have longer holds. Don't find your maximum depth right away. Work into it over time. Exhale as everything else we prepare, chin through center. Inhale as we lift up for the low cobra. Tops of feet, quads, pressing down firmly to the floor. Big bend in elbows, or a little bend in elbows. Shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. We use our hands to pull towards our body. Heart shining forward, so hands energetically pulling towards the body. Helping the heart push forward, shoulder blades squeeze, shoulders down away from ears. Slowly breathing. If you find yourself beginning to shake, back off slightly. Soft jaw, soft eyes. A few moments more, fill the belly, fill the heart. Triceps fatiguing. One more full inhale, find the length. Exhale. Slowly relax down. Prone Shavasana, hands as pillows, right cheek down. Gaze over the left shoulder. Relax upper body. And drawing the chin through center. Let's take a second round. Hands under shoulders. If you know deeper variations, always feel free to explore. Exhale as everything out. Inhale as we lift ourselves up. Noticing differences between first and second round, perhaps more space, perhaps the body's fatigued. Creating this distance between our physical body and mental body to observe and be honest with what we see. Hands pull towards the body. If you know deeper variations, always feel free to go. If not, fundamentals, our foundation, is the most important aspect of an advanced practice, quote unquote. Heart lifting, shoulders soften away from the ears. Focus on breath. Calmly exhale and lower down. Hands as pillows, left cheek down or opposite cheek. Relax. Use the breath as your chief tool in aiding in your relaxation. Return the chin through center. And Sivananda style of Shalabhasana. Hands under the body, palms pointing down. From here we lift the right heel up, bend through the left knee and use the sole of the left foot to place on top of the right quad. Breathe here, relaxing. If the left foot to the right knee is inaccessible, simply lift your right foot as high as it'll go, helping strengthen through the lower back. 3 full breaths, heart pressing into the floor with every inhalation. Calmly let go of left foot all the way down, right foot follows. Setting up the opposite side. Resetting hands if you need. Inhale, left foot up, going to pause here, strengthening glutes, strengthening lower back, or bend the right knee and place it on the left quad. Full breath. Three, full breathing. Focus eyes. 2. Relaxing the right foot down, left leg follows. Relax the hands. Shavasana. Right cheek down. In between shoulder blades rising, low back filling. Back body breath. 2 options for the second round. Either we lift both legs as high as they can go, palms still facing down to the floor. Just trying to lift the legs, helping strengthen our lower back. Be very, very careful. If you're new to the Sivananda practice, just stick with option 1. If you've been practicing for some time, then we're going to work towards the chin stand from this variation, never forcing. I'm going to use my hands to press down, leaning forward. My legs will go up to the sky and then potentially overhead, depending on how the body feels. So heading there for option 1. Option 2, if you like the demonstration, look at the computer. We lift up, legs come up and back. You can bend the knees, the hands are still supporting, staying wherever is appropriate. Never too long or we feel pain. Wherever you are is perfect. Here for 5. Heels high if you can. Strengthen low back and glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Left cheek down. Notice the effects of the back bends. Although we're holding in stillness, still very activating to the nervous system, heart rate elevating. Returning chin through center. Exhales everything out. Dhanurasana, 1 round. Floor bow, long round. Feet stacking over knees. If we feel sensitivity in the lower back, always more than welcome to repeat cobra. If we're ready to go, hands locate outside of ankles. If you want more challenge, locate the inside of the ankles. Exhales everything out. Inhale as we lift up. Knees can stay grounded. Knees can lift as well. Flex your pointed feet, whatever feels right. Use the legs to kick back. Soften the triceps, soften the biceps and forearms. Weight apart, leaning forward, legs kicking back. 5, full breath. Knees can always lift as we lean forward, just below rib line to help the knees go a little higher. Last 3, 2, 1. Carefully let go. Chin lowers, windshield right your legs. Meeting in a child's pose, hands under shoulders, press the hips back. Countering our back bends, creating length in the lower back. Inhale, rise up. Rolling over to your left hip, Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Right leg Right foot just outside of left knee, left quad, left leg extend straight forward. Hips are neutral, weight even between both sits bones. Inhale the left hand high. Exhale the left hand. Big hug to the right shin, right knee while the heart elevates. The right hand rests behind you like a stand. Option 2 if it stays. Left elbow just outside of right knee. Twisting back. Nothing too active. Not using the strength of my arms here to twist deeper. Just creating length, allowing the lower back to ring out and relax. Inhale slowly through center. Switching sides, switching legs. Right leg straightens, left leg up and over, left ankle just outside of right knee. Left hand back, inhale, right hand up. Either hugging leg, gentle twists. If there's enough space, right elbow to the outside. Nothing too stressful here. Raising over, back left shoulder, very last. Notice the natural constriction of the breath and a twist. And over time, working for fuller inhalations, deeper exhalations, calm induction. Inhale through center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Sitting down, both feet planting down. From here, inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin, neck cow pose. Exhale, curl and round. Once more, inhale, lift heart, lift chin, open throat. Exhale, curl round. Preparing for an arm balance. Nikasana, the crow pose. Find a kneeling position. Hands planting down underneath the shoulders, fingertips pointing forward. Big bend in the elbows. The more bend I have in my elbows, the easier this posture will become. Knees can either hug the outsides of the shoulders, the triceps. This can be a great option for some. Option 2, the knees find a resting place either just above the elbows or high on the shoulder. Play around, find what works well. Then this posture is all about stacking. Once again, if you're familiar with crow, feel free to explore, do your thing, just hold. This posture is all about stacking, so my goal is to stack the elbows over the wrists, and that will help alleviate much of the strength needed. So as I find my comfortable position with the legs, I begin to use my toes to lean forward. Never going to go so far where I'm just going to fall right away. Hold here, if you're brand new. Keep the toes down, go as far as you can. Use the fingertips, trust your hands, trust your body. If we're ready to go here, one foot up, 5-10 breaths, take time. Switch the feet. Eventually, we lean so far forward, notice once the elbows tap over wrists, I lift both legs. I find my stack, I lift up. Holding wherever I go. For 10. Toes can stay down, never feel rushed, just a practice of patience. Your 8, accepting where you are. Five, keep leaning forward, squeeze the elbows together, round the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet down, heels down. Find yourself in a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift is great length and respect the spine. Exhale to fold. Fingertips grab hold of toes, elbows flare wide. That's awesome. Relaxing here in the fold, big bended knees can be great. Inhales, roll your way up, big bended legs, very careful. Rotate the face, the vertical plane of your mat, very wide stance with the feet, like a star pose if you're familiar with the term. Setting up a variation of triangle pose, rotate your left toes to face the horizontal, the back edge of your mat. From here, inhale the right hand up, leave the left hand resting on the left quad. Try to bring the right bicep to the right ear as you encourage and stretch through the right fingertips. Keep the legs and the body as they are. Exhale and just gently begin to lean to the left. Creating a nice stretch across the right side body as the left hand begins to slide down towards the left shin, towards the left ankle. Rotate the right shoulder back in space, the left shoulder moves forward, either looking towards the right hand or to the sky between the right bicep. Full breathing. Very slowly inhale, rise up. Same way we enter. Exhale, right hand down. Switch the toes, left toes face forward, right toes to the original front of mat. Inhale, the left hand high, stretch left fingertips. Exhale, slide the right hand down, keeping the left arm as is. As far as we can, with the breath as our gauge. Few more breaths, last posture of class, fully committed. Inhale, slowly rise up, take time. Exhale, Samasthiti, step your left foot up to meet your right. 7 feet to hips distance. Take 1 moment to relax. Notice how you feel compared to the initial Shavasana, the initial standing Shavasana. Making our way to a final resting place. Very carefully lift the heels, lift the fingertips, align with shoulders, bend the knees all the way back. Very gently, use the hands, and take up space. Toes flopping wide, hands pointing up, or an authentic resting place. Set anything aside you need, if you're like a prop, a blanket. Aid in relaxation, feel free. Rock the back of skull side to side. Up how you see fit. Fully acknowledging that these last few moments of practice are fully for you to absorb the benefits of the asana experience. Letting go of whatever has happened today or this week, and setting aside what lies ahead. Discovering the peace that lies within. Allowing the breath to become gentle and subtle. Noticing the end of every inhale, the beginning of every exhale. rest in Shavasana if you're in a good place. Or retain the nice feeling from your practice. Inhale, the full body stretch, reawakening, ending just how we started. Exhale, warm embrace, knees to chest. And either staying here, resting on your spine, or very carefully and slowly making your way to a comfortable seated position. Eyes softly closed, hands resting but authentic. Noticing a heightened sense of awareness, a more gentle, compassionate nature towards ourselves. And allowing this gentle and compassionate nature to reflect outwards towards others. When we find inner peace, world peace becomes possible. Thank yourself for taking this time to tune in. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. As always, Om Shanti, peace, peace.